Slims, yeah. But the last I checked, Miss Netra, my doctor paid my phone bill. And so I didn't have to have control by TikTok and anybody else of where I went on this live. And for the people that hate me so much, that is it still an echo, you guys?
No. I'm listening.
Oh, let me drop and come right back.
Yeah, come right back because I do have some questions. Now I got some questions. You hear me? Just a little. No echo. No.
Okay. Is that better? That's better.
It is.
So yeah, I went over to defend my name because it was said that I tried to unalive myself July of 25
Yes.
over Slim, which is really insane because, 6 and I have been good. And this has done nothing but bring 6 and I closer because how people are. But the thing is, I went over there to defend my name because of all the lies. And the last I checked, nobody paid my phone bill and I can go where I want to go. And people that know me know I don't throw people away. And I'm not going to throw him away. And I'm good with him in 6. Fine with him in 6. And nor would I come on here and drag him or 6. I wouldn't do that. And I'm not going to do that. And that's what people are waiting for. And I'm not going to do that at all. It will never, ever happen.
So I do have a question, Poetic. I don't want you to drag him because I'm not going to drag Slim either. But I'm also not going to allow for Slim to play in my face. Like, I'm going to hold Slim like so. I went 2-3 weeks without fooling with Slim because of some of the words that Slim said. But it wasn't a forever in the relationship.
Right.
I would like to say because of him, you're going through what you're going through.
That's true.
And I just don't want you to and I don't care if Slim watching or whoever, because I'm going to say this proudly. Don't let him manipulate your kindness and your friendship. And he needs to stand in some of this shit. Because of him, you're out here in a spotlight that nobody should have ever knew. Nobody. Because at the end of it, it's almost like when we go tell our family shit and then we still take the nigga back. But now the family done got involved and people's feelings are attached to it because of who you are as a person more. So now this nigga done came out here, told your business, and he get a pat on the fucking back? No, don't give him no motherfucking pat on the back.
That's
Not at all.
Miss Netra. People will say that I gave him a pat on the back, but nobody knows what happened behind the scenes. Just because I don't put it out on Front Street, nobody knew what happened behind the scenes. Nobody knew what was said, nor will I repeat it, just because I don't say it in front. Because when I care about somebody, I'm not going to bring your information to the front. And did I think he was disrespectful? Yes. And I let him know how disrespectful was. But just because I won't disrespect Slim on the front end doesn't mean that this didn't happen. That's the thing that gets me. And another thing that gets me is, when I was going through my flare-ups and I was having issues, Slim was the only one there. Nobody else was there. Slim was the only one there. And people mad about it and because they hate him so much and they have so much hatred. This all came about because of the hatred for him. And the thing is, she had already told people. It wasn't no secret. Just like she told other people my business, she had already told people. And then I kept silent and I kept walking on eggshells, silencing him because I was so worried and fearful. But you know what? I'm not fearful anymore. I can say whatever I want to say on this app. I can do whatever I want to do on this app. And I don't care what people say about me anymore.
But you know what this does? This makes me more pissed off with Slim. And I know you watching Slim. I saw you come in the room. I'm going to tell you, like, this pisses me off. Pisses me the fuck off. Because he did not, you see what type of friend you are to him? But you weren't that friend, Slim. And I hope you call and tell her to get down, but I'm still going to say it. This right here, to me, you weren't that friend. And she need to make sure that she don't let you come back in her corner because of what she has to offer to you. And Poetic, I love you, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not finna sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you the truth. Don't let him run over your feelings. Don't. I don't care about him being there when you have a flare-up. He the fucking reason why it's a flare-up right now, Slim. You're the reason why it is a flare-up. So at the end of the day, you need to value that friendship just like she do. Right now, I wouldn't be your friend. I would not be your friend. I would not. Diamond, you're not coming up here. No. I would not be your friend right now because you will hold way more accountability and you will hold it on the front end. Fuck the back end. You brought it to the front end. And now she had to go through so much because of you. And this is what men do to women in the world. Y'all manipulate us. Y'all take advantage of us. And you know when a woman is vulnerable. So I'm going to tell you the truth in front. I'm not going to do it on the back end. I'm going to tell you the truth. You need to value her friendship because I would have counseled your ass in the place that she in. Not Miss Netra position, not Kevin's, not Frazier boys. I'm talking about her position. That's what I'm talking about. But she has a heart like me. Lord God, and I say that because I don't know. It's different when it come down to a man. It's different when it come down to a man because I know that she's out here Kappa drug her last night because of you, Slim. You never should have brought it to the front end to later now it's time to pick up the rug and sweep that shit under the rug, but she on bloggers pages with the shit you said. And then let me get to 6 footer. She don't deserve it. She don't. I'm not going to give you a great pat on the back just because I let you come up here and have a safe space. I'm going to tell you the flip side to it too. Poetic nor 6 footer deserve the shit that they going through behind Slim. I won't give a fuck if it was a poly or poly or ride the pole. None of that. It's your business. And now it's like sweeping under the rug and it all goes away, but you left this image. And I'm only telling you because I'm friends with all of y'all. But I really advocate for the woman. You don't get no pat on the back from me. You're not getting a pat on the back from me. I'm not giving you no pat on the motherfucking back. I think you manipulated this situation. And I think that you owe first 6 footer. You laid up in her motherfucking bed after you drug her through this shit. I know you saying, oh, well, but I don't care. That's how I fucking feel right now. Oh, well. Just because they see you as this great person, I don't. You embarrass them. You put through them a bunch of shit for nothing. You wrong for this shit.
It was embarrassing, and it was a hard pill to swallow. I promise it was a hard pill to swallow. And then the horrible treatment after, the hatred after, and what people put me through after, it's awful. And then to come up with a scenario that I tried to take my own life, it's horrible. It's horrible. It really is.
And that's where he ready to come out because that part to him make you look worse than the shit he done.
And never have I ever tried to unalive myself, ever. I have therapists. I do have people that I can call and talk to if I felt like that. I am fine when it comes to that. I come on here trying to save other people's life. And that's another thing. I'm not signing no NDA. I don't owe anybody on here nothing. People voluntarily ask me questions. I'm not a doctor. I'm not anybody's provider. Nothing. I'm not going to do that. So when you guys come in and most people in my inbox asking about a vitamin or something like that, it ain't no private information. Nothing at all.
Yes,
And
Slim, you
nobody,
started it. She wouldn't have got the threats. Let me tell you something. You started it, Slim, because at the end of the day, your delusion of they was fixing to expose her, you came out and did way worse. You said things. My thing is this, you weren't protecting her. You weren't. If you were going to protect her from exposure, you wouldn't have told the whole fucking story. But at the end of the day, Poetic, this is a situation where if you like it, I got to love it. Like, I'm only going to be here for you as a friend, but I'm not going to hold my feelings of how I feel about Slim. But if you choose to forgive him and you can pick up with Slim where y'all left off, that is a choice that I'm going to stand back and let you have. But it won't affect me the next time if he do it again. The way it did this time.
The thing is, do people know what the situation is? They don't know. They just assuming.
We
out here
only can go
assuming.
by what he told us. We can only go by what he said. We can only go by that. That's it. I just know that Um, I just know it's fucked up.
It is. It really is. And I can't even tell you the hurt that I feel behind it. I can't even explain it to you. I can't even put it into words.
Yeah, well, I love you. It's not fair to be mad at everyone but him. I'm mad at her too. I'm mad at her.
And what makes you think I ain't mad at him?
Yeah, I'm mad at her. I'm mad. Oh, you ain't talking to me. I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her too because I don't want Slim to get a fucking slap on the wrist in how he did her. I'm not saying it be fuck you forever, but I ain't no pat on no wrist. I don't think that. And I think now that he's running out saying, well, they're lying on her now. But some of the shit you said about it was a lie too. And you did it out of just,
They all know.
you lied on her too. So are you willing, Slim, to come out and correct the lies that you told on her? That's what I want to know. Are you willing to correct the lies that you told on her? You said some lies on her. But you know what? This is a situation where I'm going to have to wash my hands of it.
Yeah, I am too, because I can't keep doing this to myself. I can't keep going
Yeah.
through this. This is going on 3 weeks now. I'm not going to keep doing this to myself. I can't. Like I told you, I'm staying off of the app until I have my show, if I even have my show, because I'm tired. I'm really tired.
No, you should have your show. I think that this right here will correct itself. And nobody said that Poetic wasn't dealing with him on the back end. I just know that she said she wasn't ever talking to him again. I didn't know she was talking to Slim. I didn't. So how can I say that Poetic's not doing nothing on the back end because of what she's telling me? Okay? That's how I can. I can say whatever because I'm a friend and I've been here for her. That's why I can say something. I've only been talking to the women on the back end, not Slim. Been ignoring his phone calls and everything. Because I've been advocating for the woman. That's why I can say something. Because Slim ain't the only motherfucker that's been there for her. I've been here. I don't like how he treated my fucking friend.
Yes.
But I also know my place as a friend. Get the shit off your chest, Netra, and go the fuck on. Yeah, you called me before, Slim. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I stopped answering your calls when you did that shit to me. You see the difference? This is what I'm saying. I could have easily picked up my phone and called you through this. Easily. I didn't say you called me now. I said I stopped. Well, let me correct it. I stopped answering your calls when you did that shit to me. That's why. I'm not going to listen to it on the back end. You did that shit on the front end. I'm not fronting, Slim. Fuck you. You hear me? You hear me, Slim? It's fuck you right now. That's how I feel. For real. It's fuck you. If they won't say it, I will. Fuck you, nigga.
But yeah, Miss Netra, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a lot. And I don't know. I've been staying off all week. I don't know if I'm coming back on Saturday or not. I don't know. At this point, I'm over it. I am.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to have to just say, I don't even want to talk about that nigga no more. Because if you don't forgave him, I'm talking about with you, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm a real friend and I'm in my feelings right now. I saw how he did you out here.
I've been in my feelings for over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's the thing that people don't understand, why they're attacking me and calling me names and, hating on me and stuff. People don't know. I've been in my feelings for over 2 weeks. I've been in my feelings over this shit. And nobody seems to understand that. It's just always judgment and always dogging me out. But nobody understands. I've been in my feelings for over 2 weeks on this.
I know you have. I do. I know you have. I can't say I don't. Yeah. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. It's easier when you're not the friend as close to somebody. Y'all just see it here. So it's easy for y'all to come in the comment section and say, Netra, let it go when you've been a friend. I've been a friend before this. I've been a friend with Poetic for a minute. We've been friends. So at the end of the day, when you're a friend to somebody, just because they make wrong choices, don't mean that you stop being a friend. And I can understand that some of y'all do that. And that's probably why she can forgive Slim quicker than me. I'm very frustrated. So I've been locked in with her. And I'm still going to be locked in with her. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and tell her that a man breaking her down. And I don't have a relationship goal with Slim like that. So I'm going to be guilty of doing what I should do as a friend, and then I'm going to leave it at the doorstep. I just hope that she learned her lesson from this and don't let him just come.
I've learned a huge lesson from this. I really have.
Yeah, she is family at this point.
And it's sad how people do you when you're going through something. When you're already down, then they push you and kick you even more.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And I never said I was a victim, never claimed to ask for pity or anything. And all the stuff that people saying.
But let me tell you, well, you also know how these people are on this internet. That's what they want to do. Like, they want to make sure that while you're down, they kick you. That's what they want to do. But I will say this morning, like, this is really like I was going to make content today and didn't do it because me and Curtis got sidetracked. But my words today, my pep talk was going to be, don't let people pick you up and down. At some point when they put you down, you got to stay there. And that's what my pep talk was today. That's what my content was going to be today. Just that simple, say that, push play, and go on by my business. But I never got to it. But it's still in my brain today that I'm not, even in this world of content, I'm not going to let people forever just pick me up and down like a yo-yo. Pick me up and down. At some point, when they put me down, I'm going to stay there. When you do that, Poetic, if you block them in this live, it'll block them from my whole life.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I love you, and yes, I'm frustrated, but at the end of the day, it is your choice. I just feel like I'm mad. I just feel like it's your choice, but I can't be madder at Slim than you are. You know what I'm saying? I can't be. And even though, Tina, sometimes we are, it's like kids making the wrong choices in life. If your kids like it, you got to love it. But
I just wish people would leave me alone. I just want people to leave me alone.
They will in 2 weeks. It'll go away.
It's been 2 weeks. I just want to be left alone. I want people to just quit sending me nasty messages. I just want people to leave me alone. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Miss Netra, I'm gonna log off until I don't know if I'm coming back Saturday or not. I haven't decided yet.
Well, I hope so. The only reason why I wasn't there Saturday because it was about cancer, and I was already having moments, and I couldn't do the cancer thing. It was just child. So that's why I wasn't there Saturday. But I love you.
I love you too, Miss Netra, and I'm gonna be okay.
But don't stop your calling, please. Don't stop your calling. This too will pass. Shall pass. Shall is a bigger word. This too shall pass. That means God is letting you know that it will. Okay?
And half of the people that's talking, they don't even come to my live anyways. They don't come to my DMs, nothing. Nothing at all.
They love you. They want you to stop. I'm just venting a little bit because I'm mad at Slim. I didn't know y'all were talking. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I'm just having that moment where, damn, Poetic, last time we talked, you wasn't talking to him no more. So then I see, and they like, you talking to him, but I see now you talking on the back end, and it's like, oh, I hope he ain't being manipulative. But if he does, you already know who he is as a person because he showed you.
Well, I'm just not going to say that, but yeah. He's not manipulating me. I promise he's not. I'm not. He's not. And I'm tired. I'm really tired.
Don't give up.
I'm not gonna give up on life, but give up on this.
Scooter, we all love Slim. I love
give up
Slim,
on this.
Scooter.
Yeah, this I can give up
but
on.
But it's fuck him right now.
I can give up on this right now.
Yeah, well, just think about it. It's a long way till Saturday. But I love Poetic too, and I love 6 Footer.
I love 6 too. That's the crazy thing.
I love 6.
I love 6.
Yeah, I love 6. I do. I love 6.
I love Ruby. Ruby called me TT. 6 and I are good. That's a crazy thing. But it's all right, Miss Netra.
I love you, Poetic.
I am just I'm just tired. I'm really tired.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I'll come back for Saturday or not because I'm tired.
Yeah. I think it's okay to take breaks. This internet is devilish. I think it's okay to take breaks. I do. I take breaks. I just think that you deserve a lot. I'm not going to say much better because only we know our better. And I can look at it because I don't know what type of friend he was to you. I saw and then I saw. So after I saw what I saw, it's like, well, damn. So, but at the end of the day, you can't even let my feelings be in the interference with your relationship and what you hang on to. That's how it is in life for real. So I'm just right now, I'm kind of speechless. I'm just kind of speechless because some shit, like as a friend, it really do hit you in the face. So my frustration is, it's like, damn. But
yeah, you can't be more frustrated than I am, Miss Netra. Nobody can be more frustrated than I am. All right, Miss Netra, I'm going to drop because I don't want to talk to anybody.
No, you don't have to.
I'm going to get off of the app, and I don't know if I'll see you next Saturday or not.
Well, I hope so, because that health stuff people need. Hey, y'all.
All right, love you.
That's so needle.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I really do.
Slim is 36, y'all. And y'all, before y'all come up here, don't come up here telling me how to be a friend. I know how to be a friend. I do. I do know how to be a friend. I know how to be a friend, y'all. I'm just a little frustrated that I didn't know, but it ain't my business like that either. Sometimes that's what happens. Friends think we entitled to something. I don't have no entitlement to her life, so I'm just a friend. Hey, Mama.
She don't have to be shamed because she wanted to be touched. Everybody, that's a human need. So she don't have to be shamed for that.
Yeah. I'm just going to have to learn. It is what it is. I'm just a little frustrated with it. I really am.
Yeah. They'll work it out.
Yeah. It'll work itself out. Yeah, and I still say it's fucking right now.
You might want to spin the block again.
I never blocked her.
No, I said she may want to spin the block again.
Yeah.
You got to get one for the road sometime. Hello. Your hair look cute, girl. I like this pinup. You got your little dominatrix outfit on today. Okay. It ain't giving Sunday. It's giving Saturday night juke jump.
Woo! Depending on what mood you in, it could be a Sunday. It's a Sunday one today, huh?
My Lord.
It is Sunday. Yeah. I'm just, forgive me. Thank y'all.
Did y'all go to Lowe's today?
My favorite gum?
Spearmint, double mint.
Spearmint and double mint. My favorite. And Big Red. I like the old gum. Thank y'all.
Everybody.
Miss Martell, you in that hospital?
She don't get long to talk. We didn't talk today. She get a little bit to tell y'all.
Yeah, I'm going home this evening. They said that all my tests came back real good. No problems. It's just COVID and the flu. I got medication to pick up at the pharmacy when I leave. Other than that, he told me I'm good to go. And I'm feeling a whole lot better. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for all the prayers, the calls, and the texts. I really appreciate it all.
Hey, Miss
I really
Netra.
do.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey.
We love you too, Miss Martell. Go home and spray you some bleach around the house. That's gonna help with that, okay?
Thank you, Miss Martell.
Oh, I am. My husband got some Lysol spray this morning.
Yeah, spray
Miss
you a little bleach everywhere. That's gonna help.
Miss Martell,
Oh
this your
yeah.
god brother. Stay your ass out of Walmart.
My
That's all
I
God.
them
gotta go get.
Walmart trips.
I have to go get my medicine, God brother, but I'm gonna have a mask on.
You better not go in that store.
Yeah.
You can have it
Where my
delivered
sweet
to your
meat?
house. Let
My
us.
husband can pick it up.
Yes.
My husband go in. He gonna go pick it up. I don't even have on shoes because I couldn't get shoes on my feet, so I got socks. So he's gonna go in the store and get it.
Let me ride that
Kevin,
scooter while
Kevin
you're
said he
down.
praying for you. Kevin
Who
praying
is
for
Well,
that?
my
you.
sweet meat, you scared me making that post on Facebook.
Oh
But
yeah, I
here's
was
the
on.
deal.
Scared me.
Hold on, let me tell her this. Miss Martell, even your husband, with you having it, is still exposure for other people in the store. So he
Right.
should not even go in the store because then it's still affecting other people out there in the whole town. So what should happen is he should take you home and we can have the items delivered to your house instead
Well,
of
my
him
neighbor can pick it up. My neighbor can pick it up. He can go get it for me too.
and
I
have it
got
put on
somebody to
your
get it.
doorstep and put it on your
Yeah, he could do
doorstep.
that. He lived right across the hall from me. He goes for me all the time, so I'll have him run down and pick it up. He can set it right outside my door. I put a sign on my door that say 6, so nobody will come over. They'll know.
Yeah. Even if he has
Yeah.
the mask on, Miss Candy Bomb, it's still contamination. I'm
The
just being
doctor told
true.
me. The doctor told me 3 days. For me
Take your
3 days.
good time.
He told me 3 days, and it should be over. I'll be all right.
Mm.
So I just gotta take it easy, and just relax and rest. That's what he said. I need that more than anything else. So that
Yeah.
was my lung test, my heart test, all came back okay.
Oh,
So that
God is
made me feel
good.
better when I heard that because I was concerned about that.
Okay. So go home, have it delivered, and that's enough talking. We love you and we'll see
Let
you.
me
And
And
I'm
ride
not
that
gonna come
scooter
back
while
on.
you're down, baby.
we'll let you talk again about 7 o'clock tonight. We'll let you
Okay,
see.
I'm gonna get off right now. I'm
Get on
listening.
down.
Okay, goodbye.
We
I'm gonna
love
take that
Hey,
you.
scooter to
I've
Popeyes
been
for
put.
you.
Hey, Netra, I've been put out of better places.
My
I
lord.
murked her because I didn't want to drop her, but that's what.
Aww.
Where my sweet meat?
Talking about I've been put out of better
We
places.
gonna miss you,
This
Miss
is the better
Martell.
place. Get down. Girl,
Man,
she got a smart mouth when she want it, don't she? Talking about been put out of better
She,
places. Get down, Martell.
she feeling a little better.
Miss Nicole, yesterday you were trying to get up and I thought you were a troll. Was it yesterday? You on Merc.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you why, because I ain't never saw you in a box. These people be over here, be so many of them. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Nicole.
can you hear me? I had talked to you about the whole Tamar deal with the getting the tickets on discount. Yeah. But
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't mean to push the button. I was working in the house and listening to you at the same time, and I pushed the button on accident. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
That's okay. That's okay. Ari, I text you back. Did it not go through? I
You
text you. I
did.
said she coming home. To
Okay.
Ari. Well, thank you. I'm so sorry. Yesterday I dropped you and stuff, but I remember now. You said I wasn't trying to do that or something. But thank you, girl.
Excuse me, Miss Netra.
Slam, it's fuck you. I'm
I,
mad
I
at you.
gotta ask you. I gotta ask you a question though.
Okay.
You feel like saying fuck me, but on behalf of your friend is the right thing to do, right? Because you
My
feel like
God.
I started this shit, right?
Do I feel
Huh?
like you started it? I feel
Yeah,
like yes, I do. I feel like you brought it to the internet. You did.
I did, right?
You
But
did.
at the exact same time, I had enough of the motherfuckers doing shit on the back end or whatever, right? So instead of you having that power on the back end. Now I did fuck up, you know what I'm saying? By doing it, I can say I'm the one that put the business out there, but I didn't let you, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna hold no power over you. And I was fucked up about this. So I made a move on behalf of my friend and it might have backfired on me. But it didn't happen. We just showed the proof that the threat was real.
You got an echo. But what
We
I'm
just showed the proof
saying,
that the threat was real. We just showed all of that shit. So it
Well,
wasn't like I was lying.
Well, after last night with what Kappa said, I feel like now I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm mad at you. Ain't no use to me lying. I let you come over here because I know it's men in this chat that can get to you. I told you the other day that I feel like women right now you're not receiving from a woman, and I'm still gonna stick to that. But I do think that to this degree that it's like this because of you, and now it's like you consider her your friend and now you're trying to save it, but it's already out here. So now Kappa adding more to the story, and it's like, to me, it's like it was a situation. Now I'm feeling like it was a situation that three people agreed upon. Like that's how I'm feeling now. Because if it's so forgiving now, like this, I need to step my ass back. Like, I don't need to let nobody come pour into me no more about the situation. I need to let it be what it is. But that's not what's been happening on the back end. On the back end, it's not this. So I'm getting all these mixed emotions now that boom, last night this hit. It's like, shit, Netra, you stay the fuck out of this because what's been poured into you on the back end. And I'm at her now. That's my friend. But she done forgave you so quickly. And I'm still left with all these fucked up feelings. So I think at the end of the day, I just need to let y'all continue on like y'all been doing. And don't be this deep into it. Because I'm a real friend when I'm a friend. And I'm a size with the friend that I felt like I done wrong. Not the sex, but the friend that I felt like I done wrong. I'm not going to do you. I'm not going to do you like you did me, Slim. Hear me out. When you did some fucked up shit to me, and that's what I'm talking about on the phone call. You went and made this long list. And all that shit on your list, that shit wasn't true. You didn't consider my feelings, but I'm going to consider your feelings as well as everybody else involved, and I'm going to take myself out of it. I'm going to tell you in your face. I'm not going to have over here a spew and do all this shit that you did to me. So I'm just going to let it go and pick my shit up and get myself together and let y'all continue on.
Honestly, you said worse things to me. You just said fuck me several times. I ain't never said fuck you.
It is fuck you when you go off and talk bad about me. See, that's what you think. You don't think it's fuck me because you don't say the words. But when you sit over there and dog me and talk me out, it's still fuck me to me, Slim. It might not be Mrs Netra fuck you, but you're talking about me. That's still fuck me, Slim.
More of the story when I said all of that was you put your mouth on shit too fast. The same way you felt you out here saying fuck me and she already forgave me. That was your issue. That's what I said. A lot of them situations, they happen because you put your mouth on shit too fast.
Listen here. I agree with you, nigga. You ain't talking shit to me. I just told you the same shit you spit in a different way.
That's all I said.
But listen to how smart I am. I know. Let me tell you this. You think I put my mouth on it too fast because I was there for the woman quickly. You're the mother of your child had nowhere to lay her head at night because you was sloppy drunk on a microphone and she was trying to send a kid in the room to calm you down. So my quickness gave her some shelter for 4 days. So I did, but hold on. Just because I don't move like you think I'm supposed to move don't mean I ain't supposed to take care of the woman. So now it's over here. I'm looking like a fucking fool because everybody done forgave your ass, but I didn't give a fuck about the forgiveness that I know could possibly come back later. At that time, I was thinking about the safety of your family that you didn't give a fuck about that night because you was drunk. Now, what's next? So yes, I did move quick. Now let's get to Poetic. I moved quick because I know she's a vulnerable woman. I moved quick because I see how you ran over her and you're manipulating, and I see that you're going to come back later. So yes, I know possibility later Poetic gonna forgive you, but at that time my friend needed me, so she won't have a mental breakdown. But at the end of the day, now that I see where this shit done came back and spun back to, my feelings will not be the same to go around again. First time, it's shame on you. Second time, it's shame on Netra. So now that I see quickly shit can move quickly, I don't have to do that master manipulating shit with you. I'm going to sit my bitch ass over here and I'm going to be like, oh shit, they like this shit. And I ain't going to be the garbage disposal. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you think that I don't mind being a garbage disposal once in a while, but not every motherfucking time. So jump on me. Point to me. Let me, because I'm stronger right now. I've been through this shit with a manipulator. So go ahead. But after this trust, the trust don't be the same. I'm just letting you know.
Who manipulating what?
You're a manipulator.
How I'm manipulating shit?
Because you got that, yeah, you're a manipulator. You know what you're doing, sir. But at
What
the
am I
end of the day,
doing?
I really can't call you a master manipulator because people have to accept it. So you're a manipulator, but you're not a master manipulator because acceptance has came with it. Just know the difference. So you do manipulate. Manipulate the situations. You manipulate the women. You manipulate that you are who you are to
Just because I'm
them.
smart, y'all be feeling like I'm gonna manipulate y'all because y'all a little bit slower than me. That's how.
Oh, it ain't no
I
y'all
just
because
be being genuine.
it ain't no y'all. It's
I
them.
be being genuine, living my life. Y'all
'Cause I'm gonna
perform,
tell
so
you the
y'all think
truth.
that everything is a performance. You know what I'm saying? And everything ain't a performance. I be being my motherfucking self.
I didn't say you
Ain't no
weren't.
goddamn
I didn't say you
manipulation
weren't
needed.
yourself. I said you're a manipulator. That is a part of self.
Ain't no manipulation needed. Ain't no manipulation needed
It's
at all
not with a
for none of
woman
this
that
shit.
is vulnerable. It's not to you, a master manipulator. It's
I
not
don't need
needed.
to do.
Let me tell you something,
I
Slim.
didn't
I've
take
been
advantage of
that.
the vulnerability or none of that.
Slim, let me tell you something. I have told you you're a manipulator, but you're not a master manipulator. When people they give in, but you know what? At the end of the day, just because it is easy to you does not mean that you haven't manipulated the situation. It's easy, and that is a form of them being manipulated because you have identified that it's easy. So that lets the woman know, oh, he letting you know that you ain't strong enough. So you're trying to talk to somebody that's done lived. I went through the abuse, the mental, the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual abuse. So whenever a man can identify that you're a weaker vessel, you just manipulated her because you know she's not strong enough.
You saying a man can identify that she a weaker vessel? What make you think that woman weak? This is all y'all putting
When
all
you
this
just
shit on
said it
her.
ain't hard. Let
I
me tell
said
you
ain't no
something.
manipulation needed when you beating yourself.
Okay, Slim. One thing
That's
you're
just
not
like with
gonna
any
do.
woman. That like with any any nigga that ever shot his shot at a woman, he was being manipulative.
See, what you're not gonna do, let me tell you something. You can't out-talk me and you can't out-think me. That's not what I'm saying. It's two
10
different
times out of
conversations.
10, baby.
Those
Your
are
vocabulary
two
not there,
different
your intellect not there, none of that.
conversations. I'm 51 almost, and you're 36. You still got some learning to
Exactly.
do. Facts. So what you're not gonna do at the age of almost my children is manipulate me. You can't
I'm
do
trying
that.
to manipulate you.
Yes, you are in this conversation. I'm telling you one
Damn.
thing. I'm telling you one thing, and you come back and you switch it and you say, so what you're saying, that's not what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying, but what you're going to do is you're going to switch it to fit you, and it don't fit you because it ain't
No,
what I
it's
said.
the real. If any nigga shoot his shot and the woman filed for it, so he manipulating.
Now, that is not what I said, and that's not true.
That's all that happened.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Now, Lee, I can't be likable. I can't be liked.
I didn't say that, Slam.
I'm saying, so why has it got to be manipulation? Just because, you know what I'm saying, somebody actually liked me and we had a genuine relationship.
So
Why that
they
got to be manipulation?
it's manipulate.
Y'all basically saying that shit. Nobody should like me because I got to use manipulation to get
I
my
did
way.
not say they should not like you. I never said that.
That's
Slim.
what you. In order for me
I
to be a
said that they
manipulator,
should not. Let me
this
tell
is
you
a woman.
something, Slim. Hold on, cause see, I'm gonna have to get ghetto grown with you. I see this. Let me tell you the difference in what you're saying and what I'm saying. My man, husband, or any nigga I've been with ain't never ran to the internet to tell a bitch ass thing about me. First thing first. You're the type of man that can't be trusted with nothing.
It's plenty of women that I done fuck that be around this bitch every day, and you'll never know.
See, that's
Only
the
reason that shit came out is because that woman said she kept threatening her. That if it would have never been no threat,
you got
y'all would have never known
manipulated.
shit.
So you got manipulated. Ain't that something? The manipulator getting manipulated.
Hold on, time out, because it wasn't no
I just asked a
manipulation.
question. Isn't
It
that
wasn't no
something when a
manipulation.
manipulator get manipulated to go tell some grown ass woman, man, come on, somebody. So
It wasn't no
you got
manipulation. Literally,
manipulated.
did you not? Was there not a threat? Was there not a threat? Was there not a threat?
She manipulated you.
No, was there not a threat? I need to answer that question. Was there
Well,
a threat?
you said it, but we never heard it.
Well, I can show it to you. It's in text message. I can put it up there
You
right
said
now.
it, but we didn't know.
Now, hold up. Look. We can put it up. We can stop the playing. I told y'all I was gonna put that shit on the floor last night. We can start the playing. It was a motherfucking threat though. Green screen, boom.
I don't have to see the text, Slim. Say me that, because you already said what you said before 2 weeks later. Here it is 2 weeks later.
I'm saying, so if the threat actually happened, if the threat never happened, y'all would never know nothing.
No, I don't think that. I don't count that.
You can't say that because the threat happened.
So you got manipulated to feel like somebody was going to expose your business, so you beat them to the punch.
If you threaten me, I don't know what you're going to do.
At the end of the day, Slim, I'm going to just keep it 100 with you.
If the threat didn't happen, we'll never know what was going to happen.
You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, sir.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's crazy that like this shit, this common sense. Like, damn, is we not? So if the threat never happened, we don't know what I would have done it. Unless you think that I'm just that type
everybody in this room get drunk. Slim, at the end of the day, I just said what I said.
If the threat was never there, how do you know what I would have done?
You ain't gonna let me finish. See, and that's another form of manipulation. My mom and I watched it.
No, you trying to keep talking past the point. That's manipulation. You're manipulating the crowd. I'm talking to you.
When a person will not let you speak in a conversation and they take over the conversation, you're trying to manipulate. Over talking just says that there's something you don't want to either listen to or something to be said for somebody else to hear. All that psychopath screaming and hollering, we having a conversation. You don't have to cut me off when I start talking. You're not letting me finish my sentences. You're not letting me finish. You're not letting me finish. That is a form of manipulation. You don't know what I'm finna say. I'm letting you finish. Thank you. That's a mental breakdown. See how you drop? That's just like that. Don't want to hear it. Because you can't take over the conversation. When you can't take over something, you manipulate the situation. So when there's a stronger individual that you're talking to, you'd rather jump out the conversation instead of taking turns to talk. That's just how I see it. Now, I might be wrong to some, but to me, right now, you tried to manipulate this conversation and that didn't work either.
You in the vein, sis. You in the vein, auntie. You is in the vein. That is so narcissistic. And some people don't want to grow. And the part of growing is listening and understanding and correction.
Yeah, he ain't ready for me. Because at the end of the day, even with the women, not saying that the women have to, because it's going to be their choice, whoever they want to be with. I'm just learning as a friend, even at 51 almost, it's okay to learn your position in people's life as a friend. Because these are relationships that we're meeting on the internet. I'm not sitting down on the couch next to a homegirl. We're not going out to eat. That's somebody I've been knowing 20, 30 years. So at the end of the day, these are 2-3 year relationships, and I don't know what their experience is with men. I don't know how, this might not be the first man that some of these women will let go back and forth in their heart. All I know is I set motherfucking boundaries after. It ain't too many back and forths. You're going to go with me, and I'm going to set up a boundary. So at the end of the day, it irks me when I feel like I'm being a good friend and it ain't my business to know everything, but damn, don't let me find out some shit on the internet when we've been talking behind the scene for him. Like, am I being so now I just know my place in this situation. Stay the fuck out of it.
What you're saying is facts. One thing the way he could have spent this, if Glock or whoever supposedly had this information allegedly, and if they did say it, they could have all him and Poetic could have said, no, that's not the case. They could have denied it. He wanted to he just wanted to make Poetic look bad, and he did what he did, and that's the end of it. He need to own it.
Well, after those messages last night that Kappa showed, which you already know, it's something going on. And I do know a little bit more. But I will say after those messages last night, it's just one of those situations where these are people that, it's been an intentional relationship. It's something that's been going on. He just exposed it. So at the end of the day, if you're already back over there and you're not going to throw him away now and all this stuff is different from what you told me, then at the end of the day, you're not throwing him away speaks volumes to me. Cause a nigga like that exposed me, you're in the motherfucking trash.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
you're not
just
different.
coming
saying
back.
me.
You're
I'm
not
saying
coming back.
me. I'm not saying everybody. I'm
It's
not. It
different.
ain't been a long enough relationship for me to hold you around because you're dangerous to me now. That's just me as a friend. Because if you done this to me out here, what can we come back from? So at the
Not a
end of the
damn
day,
thing.
it makes me feel like it's something that they're used to, and I went too deep in it. But me, I'm throwing you away. The
It's
one thing
different.
I don't do is my business on the internet. I don't do that shit. And you put my business on the internet, I'm done fucking with ya.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with
It's
you.
it's different when dick is involved. This is no different from somebody being a DV relationship and all the friends saying stop going back. We calling the police and motherfuckers still go back and get beat on again. That she has to get to a point where she don't want to deal with that no more. She's not done with that yet. So she running back.
Frazier just sat in my living room last week and told me, don't be shocked. Frazier just said this the other day, and what did I tell you, Frazier? I said, Frazier, I pulled up my phone. I didn't show him, but I was saying, in my phone, this is what's being said to me. And he says, sis, don't be shocked when she go back so quick. But I know it because I've lived
Look,
this life. He said, I said, no, I don't
can,
think this here, they ain't gonna be able to come back from it because there. And look.
can I say something?
Yes,
Can I
brother.
say something?
Yes, brother.
Look, okay, I'm a man now. We done had this type of conversation, sis. I'm a man. I got a pass,
I
okay?
know, brother.
It's not like I know everybody is mad at Slim. All right. Look, everybody was a willing participant.
You said that last week?
Nobody need to be mad at Slim. Even your sisters need to take accountability, Netra. I know you look highly of them, but they're human too. Okay?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Look, let Slim handle his business, okay? Cause a man gonna be a man at the end of the day. I'ma say it again. Let Slim handle his business, okay? A man gonna be a man. So y'all need to stop getting mad, getting emotional. This been going on since the beginning of time, big sis.
Hey, guys.
Okay?
I know that.
So
I'm not
let them
done to
handle that.
that. I'm
Come
not
on,
done to
big
that.
sis.
That's not the
It's gonna
issue.
be all
The
right.
issue is being a friend on the background and then you find out something totally different. So I do trust people a lot. But when I see the abuse, I'm just like this. I don't think it's nothing wrong with me wanting to tell a woman that this is a form of abuse. But if she continues to let this be her acceptance, I accept that. But so many times women think that this is not a part of your mental breakdown, your mental going, whatever, because he not touching you, he not physically punching you, but he done spiritually took you through there. He mentally dragging the fuck out of you. Now you got an emotional breakdown. But let me tell you what I told a man the other day. When he said, I don't touch her, but she went to the hospital for this, I said, you just physically harmed her. What you mentally just put her through and send her to the hospital, now she in a mental institute, that's your physical touch. And don't know women,
Real.
but I'm finna I'm gonna say what I want to say anyway, but that's physical abuse too. Now you getting this stuff, IVs checked, medication and all that from a physical breakdown, from mental, emotional, all these roller coaster rides. But at the end of the day, the women got to be ready to get that shit up.
Yep. Right.
They got
Exactly.
to.
They not gonna if Nitra, if they love that man and they love him, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I didn't say he put her in a mental institute. That's not what I said. I said I talked to a man the other day and we were talking about the differences in mental, physical, emotional abuse, spiritual abuse. So when he was giving his dialogue of I don't hit her, but she
Yeah.
went to the hospital because of me, I told him that's physical. Now it is physical. But you think because you don't take your hands and you don't slap her and you don't hit her and you don't kick her, but you are the part of that physical breakdown in the hospital. Now she in a straitjacket or whatever you want to call it.
Right. And it's usually because they are misinformed.
Mental
They gonna
abuse.
work it out.
It is. It's
It's
abuse.
all
It
gonna
is.
pass.
And when you're not informed, it's easy for you to become a victim of it. When you become more informed because of your experience, and somebody like you, Netra, that is talking to the women that, or people, because like, it's not just women, but the people that's going through it, when it's people like you talking to them and they learn, that's when they become, aware. A lot of people are not aware. I've been through that, to where I wasn't aware of the difference, and I've gained awareness, and then I'm able to see it. But once I see it, I can correct it. A lot of people are stuck in their small bubble. They don't know any
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. I don't think that I have the, well, hold on. Cause I was finna say that, but it's like God stopped my words. Greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. Some of y'all say that we don't have the power to nothing. No, we don't have the power. Only God has the power, but he gives you the knowledge. That knowledge is powerful. So if from experience of being in an abusive relationship, me talking to a sister and telling her how I got out is power.
Yes.
So all y'all that's saying, well, you ain't got enough power to get out, but she need to go to a professional. You be sending people to professionals that ain't never got out of shit. They probably didn't even change their drawers last night. But y'all so quick to tell us that you feel like don't have a fucking education, that we ain't got no power. But the people that we sending them to ain't got no motherfucking experience. Experience is power.
Yes. Yes.
That's power. When you can survive getting your ass beat, that's power, baby. So don't never let somebody tell you that your testimony ain't power. He said we're overcomers by the words of it. So I can say whatever I feel like saying, because at that moment, to me, it's enough power, and to God, he'll utilize it. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of it. I got a sister that survived the gun violence, shot twice in the head. Her testimony is powerful because she don't look like what she been through from a nigga that was abusing her. So don't sit up here and tell me that my sister that survived being paralyzed, having a stroke, and now you can't see it, if that's not powerful.
I'm on.
Y'all don't want it to be powerful.
You speaking, Auntie, that's the truth.
So at
That's
the end of the day, you'll go sit in a chair and give somebody your money that'll next call their friend on the phone and tell them what you just told them. But you think you gave them all your, and they got the power to fix you. They don't either. Because without you involved in God, no matter what somebody say to you, it ain't going to land. So at the end of the day, you still got to utilize the same utensils. Just because somebody sit and give you a word, you still got to activate the word that they give you. So go lay on the couch. But I'm going to still say what I got to say.
Keep saying it, Netra. Ooh, I love you, girl.
No, Shambu, I'm just saying, Shambu, you are a professional. I'm not knocking nobody that's a professional. But some of these professionals that we send our families to and so quick to shuttle them in a room, they don't help. Me and my husband went to a marriage counselor. We did more on our own than that counselor had to offer us. Because when he telling my husband all these things, and my husband asked him, had he ever been through these things? Half of the shit my husband asked him if he had ever been through in a relationship, he said no. When we left, Curtis said he ain't never been through nothing. I had to sit in the car and listen to that ride. Here we are 32 years later. Because we the one experienced it. Not the person that somebody shuttled and sent us to that had never been through shit. Wasn't even married. And that's my 2.2.
My lord.
Preach, Pastor Netra.
Let me
Preach.
so fucking peace.
My Lord, here today. Well, I do know where I stand in this relationship right here, bitch. You done gave your words. Right.
Thank you, baby.
You done said all you can say. Now you just got to be that friend that just...
Thank God you weren't getting my story. My lord.
Deb, all of it, Deb.
Yeah, all of it.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Stop excusing what's beneath us. That's a good topic. Do you feel like
Yeah.
it's wrong to stop giving it? Do you feel like in life that there is a possibility that something can be beneath you? I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's just like going into a
We
restaurant.
grow
When
from
you
faith to
Google
faith.
it,
So yes.
when you Google that restaurant or you Google that hotel, what stops you from going? The reviews, the star. You'll look up a hotel, want your charm cooking, and it's 2-star. You gonna stay? Some of us not
I
because
look it
just
up.
some of us not because that 2-star let us know, hey, there ain't too many recommendations. What's wrong with us having that same quality or look at humans the same way?
Right.
The review of a human. Why is it that I can't stop fucking with somebody because I don't looked at the reviews?
Right.
That's good right there.
We do.
Oh,
We grow from faith to faith, but at the end of the day, all of us are human, and all of us are subjected to imperfection. All of us. None of us can rise above whatever it is we imagine. We may be above, we may be at one point, but all of us can fall. Um,
fact.
Me, I'm more of a humanitarian, and I look at people for who they are versus what they can bring. That's how I am. I look at because I can look at a homeless person on the street, but they have wisdom. That's more so than a rich person who is just dumb. Donald Trump. Hello. I'm just saying. I
Be
just look
careful. They
at
said
people
they
like
taking
that.
the
We
paper
all
for
grow
saying
from
that
faith
man
to
name.
faith, and all of us can fall because, our mind, our state of mind can fall due to circumstances at any time. Our mind can fall and it can grow. That's just it. That's all. None of us are perfect. All of us are human and we all are doomed to imperfection. It's just the human nature of things. But we all deserve, I believe we all deserve grace and understanding because in our own mess, we want grace and understanding. So we have to be able to give it to others when they need grace and understanding because they can be in a mess. Now, there is a separation. Some people just evil, just point blank, period. They ain't never been good. But for the most part, we all try to be our best.
Hey, yeah, some friends, and don't say DT name because they'll shut down the line. We can't say his name. I think that some friends are just, I think that I'm a real good friend, and I'm a friend that I don't get involved unless you involve me. That's me as a friend. If you involve me, I'm involved. But if you don't, I really feel like my opinion is just an opinion. I'm not going to go so into depths. But I just feel like once you involve me, I have every right to speak on it. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say, I'm telling all my friends out here, my friends from here, don't involve me if you don't want me involved. Thank you, Frazier boy. Don't. Because at that moment, it's just like me involving you in my relationship. If I let you in and later you got something to say about it, I let you in. So that gives you room. But at Miss January, if you like it, I love it. But don't involve me if you don't want the honesty from me. Slim said he ain't taking his foot off my neck. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Slim can't handle me. Honestly, no
I hope he
disrespect.
can.
Slim cannot fucking handle me. Slim don't want to talk to Netra. Slim will talk to everybody. But over here, he gonna drop out the box where I do. He not fucking with me. He know. Slim know he's not manipulating my mind. I've been in every situation he think he putting a bitch through, except for that sharing a nigga. I don't share no man. I'll never ever be in a situation where I'm arguing over a nigga like this. Period. If you're arguing with me, bitch, he cheating. And you done fucked up, and if anything, I might snatch you. But I'm never gonna be put in a situation like that because I'm not gonna ever agree with nobody that is more than me involved. I'm not watching you suck his dick. I'm not taking sloppy seconds. I'm not coming behind your spit and saliva.
Or watch them leave out the house and go.
Not doing none of that. I'm eating the whole roll,
Yes,
bitch.
that's right.
I'm
Nitra.
eating a whole roll. I'm not sharing none of it with you. And there ain't no bitch standing in the corner waiting on me to get through because I'll never finish, ho. I'm just letting you know. So, no, I won't be in this situation. So, he ain't eating shit. That part. I'm not sharing no dang-a-lang. It ain't but 2 balls, bitch. I want both of them.
Sorry.
They started
Miss
picking with
Netra.
3, baby. I think about it. As long as it's 2, bitch, both of them hoes I'm juggling. I'm not giving, and I ain't saw no nigga came with 3 where I could even think about it, but I want both these rolls, bitch. Okay? Woo. Excuse me, y'all. This is for entertainment
Okay.
purposes only, but now for
Say my
real.
God today.
Yeah, we ain't split nothing.
Nah, that's real talk though. Give
Thing
it
this
that
long
good
and you want this
start.
part of it. So now I got
Give your
this.
friend.
Girl, please. You hear me? Thing like this, think about it. Now you dividing. He done bust one. Here you come with that sloppy, lazy ass second. Cause she done got the and now I'm telling you, me and the bitches arguing in the room about who going first. Now this nigga laid up in the bed eating popcorn and we over here. I'm not going second, bitch. And you're not going behind me because I'm not leaving nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Limp is what you go get. I'ma wear that shit out, girl, while you watching.
Need some beet juice.
Forgive me, y'all, but this is for entertainment and real life purposes. Oh, hey. Woo, girl, somebody had to say it.
Be too tired to do anything else, Miss Netra, huh?
You got what you needed.
Done took the ring out the dang-a-lang. You heard me? Done took the ring out of it.
I hear you on that one.
Yep. Talking about what if he already limp? Well, your tongue now, girl. Use your tongue, Mabel. Use your tongue. If he already limp, your tongue is powerful. He done told you it's power in your tongue. My God, in here today. Please, class 101, we'll do this behind the scenes. I'm going to start paying for these services here. I got some good words y'all could use. Huh? Stand up in it. Woo, how did we get here? Slim, you see what you do to me? How to take this butter knife.
Don't let them do it, Nitra. Put the
Well,
butter knife down.
nothing is a mistake. Every conversation is good. I feel like nothing is a mistake. It may open up a door for a conversation or it's a thought for somebody who's going through something right now that we don't know about. Let me tell you, you speaking a word. Because let me tell you, when you give your friends stars like you go do hotels, 5 stars, 4 stars, you know where to place them. And that list gonna get smaller and smaller. It's smaller because everybody ain't meant to be in your space. Somebody, you can be cordial.
Thank you, Divinity.
Cordial. You can love someone from afar. You can love them up close to where you say hello, how you doing? Be compassionate, but only you can protect you.
Right.
Slim is half a star, okay?
Yeah.
I think it's just the
Thank you, Black Doctor.
the way Poetic carry herself on the TikTok, and then you see Slim. It's like, what? You really what? Like, so wait, what happened?
We got to start
I,
using the discernment. I just wish that my escape room, I was supposed to do it Tuesday, but y'all know I've been
allegedly.
busy. But I just think that it's good for women to have an inner circle. Hey, Vaughn. I think women should have an inner circle. And I really miss the escape room because these are the type of topics that we used to have in the escape room. I remember women, and I'm not telling nobody to do this today, but women left abusive relationships from the escape room, just being surrounded by women that have been through abuse, mental, physical, emotional. Man, just being able to talk to some sisters and tell you your worth. And that's why I created the escape room because women need a safe space to go, and TikTok is not it. No disrespect. You can have a safe room, but this is not a safe space. And I think that the world thinks that TikTok is a safe space. You come out here, you tell all your business, you tell everything. Next thing you know, they're using your business against you.
Against you.
So it's not safe out here like that. But it's a flip side to it. If you feel comfortable and you do it, I pray that you're to a place of deliverance where you can be able to accept it when it comes back to your doorstep. I never ever tell a story that I cannot relive. And some of y'all tell your stories that you're not even fixed from, you're still broke, and they take it and they take it and they take it. Now you're reliving something that you're still living, if that makes sense to you. Be careful what you tell these people on this internet. Vaughn, you can join. Be careful what you tell these people on this internet. Because some of y'all still broke trying to tell a testimony that ain't going to help nobody.
It's not complete yet.
It's
Yeah.
not complete.
But I want to say this. I do want to say this about the rating people by stars. I was the person that had a low star. I was that person. And I had a family member that we were both, let's say we both were low stars. We helped each other in our low point. And that family member rose above and got themselves out, right? The out. We understand the out, right? Okay. So that person saw me as still the quote unquote low star. And they poured into me to bring me out as well. So when it comes to that standpoint is you're a low star, you're a low star. You have to be careful when thinking like that. You have to be able to take your time and read a person and be able to have discernment to understand that they're ready. Because my cousin, we were both low together. We helped each other out of a situation. She made it out. She also poured into me and helped me make it out. So I was the low star, but she helped me out. So
that's good.
Like, it's kind of like a situation where you have to use discernment. You can't just say, "Oh, that's a low star," and that's just it. I ain't helping this person. I don't want to say that because everybody have been in a low point at some point in time in their life. I can't say everybody, but most. We all have been in some point where we all needed help, and we were just looking for a line of safety, right? And somebody have thrown it to us. But if we all have that thought, that mindset where, oh, well, you're a low star, I'm not helping you, then how can we help each other out, right? If we keep that mindset. Some people want to be out, they just don't know the how. And if you can be that offering of the how, then be that offering of the how. Just have the discernment of knowing when you're throwing pearls to swine. That's just the way I see things. I'm grateful for my cousin who helped me find my out and to help elevate me. She's continuing to help elevate me. And I'm grateful for that. I just don't want to hinder somebody through the message. I don't want to hinder somebody who is looking for the out. And then they say, "Oh, well, your star is low, so I'm not going to help you." But some people in the low star area want to be out in the higher star area, if that makes sense.
I get what you're saying. I will say this. It's different when you, well, I can't say it's different. It's different when you meet the individual. I won't say the situation is different. Somebody said it's different when you meet a stranger because I've had strangers that I met that listen. I remember a young lady that worked for me when I had my restaurant. She had been there a good week. And when I first met her, the first day she had a black eye and I knew a man was involved. Like I knew. And I asked her, I say, "How did you get that black eye?" Thank y'all. Thank you, Kimbo, y'all. I said, "How did you get that black eye?" And she said she ran into a door. So I took that but I knew it wasn't true. In less than a week, she got a phone call at my job and I could hear a little girl screaming on the back. And the guy that had gave her the black eye when I hired her was burning everything that they owned. He set everything they owned on fire. And so I went and got her little girl and I was stuck with her, right? So I'm stuck with this woman that I just met, didn't know her, and a little girl. And I told her, I said, "You deserve better than this." I didn't even ask Curtis. I just brought her home. I didn't know what to do. I just knew she needed help. And she was a Caucasian lady. She wasn't a black lady. And I kept her here for 7 months in my house. I sheltered. I helped her. She got a job. And eventually she's in her own place with a new baby and out of that abusive relationship. So there are circumstances where they can be strangers. They're doing good now. She has her other daughter. She actually had 2 girls. One wasn't living with her, but she has all of her children and she has a son now. And she don't talk to me anymore. She don't talk to me anymore, but I can see her Facebook and I see how she's doing. She's doing good. I feel like that was just a season in my journey that I don't have to. I can watch her from afar and know she doing good. I don't. I like when she drew that line of, "Bitch, I made it. Thank you, and I'm done with you." I let it be. I let it be. I didn't go chase her. I didn't go say this is what I done for you or nothing. I just wanted her and her family safe. So depending on the individual and depending on how bad that individual wants to be out of that situation, some of these people stay in situations because it could be financial. They feel like, or they're afraid that they can't make it on their own. But sometimes starting over is the best place in life to be. It's nothing wrong with going to get on housing. It's nothing wrong. I did Section 8 housing, whatever. But as long as I wasn't in that getting my ass kicked no more situation, baby, it wasn't nothing wrong. That yellow envelope was the best envelope I ever saw in my life when they said, "You've been approved. And we going to pay this for you." And you can go, and baby, that housing, that voucher, that Section 8, whatever people called it, it helped me until God blessed me to buy a home. So it just depends on the individual. Some people don't want out. Some people just want to vent. I've never been with a talking man. Never. Never. And I can't be with a talking man.
Yeah, I'm
You're
an
a voucher
action person.
specialist.
I'm an action person. If you can tell me where you see my mistakes, I'm gonna investigate it. I'm gonna find my way out. I'm with you, Netra.
Okay. I just can't be with no talking man. I'm too private for that. I just feel like, and I thank God for not being in this type of situation. I just ain't never been in one like this. I just don't play that. And I think if you don't start it, you don't have to keep it up. But a man that knows he can run over you is going to run over you.
Yeah, fact.
Good, thank God. My husband not no social media bunny. He might have some accounts, but he ain't no social media. But I'm very private. I'm very private. I am. I love my privacy. What's a talking man? Sophisticated. A man that tell your business.
Mm.
A man that you confide in and he go and tell somebody you have no knowledge of. A man that wait until he feel like he got you at a low point and he go disperse you. A man that talk in the bedroom. That's the worst place. A talking man. I ain't talking about pillow talk. I ain't talking about being on the pillow with him and he telling me some shit he going through or some shit about his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Pillow talk. I'm talking about a man that you done laid down with and gave you your body, your soul, your temple to, and he go and disperse it to the world. None of us should know that Slim and Poetic slept together. He ain't that should not.
And it's not it.
No one should know. No one should have known that.
Nobody.
Absolutely not.
Nobody should have knew that. And I see her forgiveness for it quick, so that's why I'm like, shit, let me step back. Because if she can forgive it so quickly, I have no right. I can say it's fuck you, Slim, right now, but it's been fuck you really since, even though y'all done seen him back over here, Slim know I'm mad at him. He know. But if she like it, I have to step back.
Yeah.
I can't get the same feeling. Like, even in a situation like this so big, I can't even allow for it to come back to my doorstep.
You can't want it more than somebody else wanted for themselves. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right.
There are some women who love toxic relationships.
Thank you. Look at
like that's what they like. Like that's they want a nigga that choke them out, hit them, do all that extra shit because they know that whenever we come back to, we finna have the best sex we ever had. I got friends that look for a toxic nigga. They don't want no regular Joe Schmo, average, go to work, come home, lovey-dovey, love on you. They want that nigga that.
Why you sound like you underwater?
Out in the streets, they gotta run. Hold on.
Yeah, you sound far away.
I said, y'all do realize that there are men or women who look for niggas that is toxic. They love toxic niggas, and this ain't to the situation, but not everything be not everything be abuse. Some women they like that shit. They start an argument so that they can be fighting, and they look for the nigga that's gonna beat their ass versus the nigga that's gonna treat them like a queen or a king. Because some women like that. They like the toxic relationship because why? They get to come home and now he finna beat my pussy up like he never did before, and then we gonna argue again.
Sad, but it's true. It is sad.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never, which I know it's some women out there like that, but when I was younger, I used to like when me and Curtis had an argument or something, and later that night we know we was gonna make up, and we called it make up sex, smacks. Been there, done that. But you're not finna bust me upside my fucking eardrum and then bust my lip and shit later. Like I remember once pulling the salt off on my son's father because he had black my eye. This was the abuse, right? He had gave me a black eye, and I knew he had a sawed off. I knew where it was. So I'm sitting in the room, black ass eye. It's football Sunday, like today. And he in there laughing and talking, food, shit everywhere. I'm in the room. Mom and them don't know I got the shit beat out of me, right? I went up under that motherfucking bed and grabbed that sawed off and came out that motherfucking door. I thank God for K-Troy, his friend. I came out the door and you know what I'm saying? And I'm standing there a maniac, ready to lose it all. I didn't have all my kids. I only had Boo and PJ. 2. So I'm standing. No, I was pregnant. I was pregnant with his child, getting my ass whooped. Look at that. I was pregnant. So I got the pew like this with a black eye. Finna end it all. My life and his. So K-Troy, all the friends in there, they panicking like, Shanitra, no. Yeah, I'm pregnant. He don't whoop me, girl. Shanitra, no. Shanitra, don't do this. And I'm standing there crying, black eye, and I'm just looking at this man enjoy his life. And I'm like, you got me like this. But no, really, I had me like that. I could have called my mama. I could have went walking down the road. I could have called the police. I could have went to the neighbor's house. Instead, I closed the room door and act like that shit wasn't happening. Baby, when I got away from that abuse, whoo, God, thank you, Jesus. When I got away from that finally, because that wasn't the end of it. Wasn't. That's why I can tell these stories now, because I overcame that shit. Eventually, I grew the fuck up. I was so young and dumb. But some women just like it. I didn't like that. I just was I was mentally, he was older. He was taking good care of me. Like I was getting a lifestyle that mama wasn't giving me. You hear me? Taking care of this older man, cooking meals like I was 30-some years old, low 20s. I wasted that, but baby, when I tell you when I rose, yet I live. And just why now I have such a voice for it, because I lived it. Man. I got a testimony. But some of this shit I leave for the escape room, because if I told y'all that I was pregnant and then I had 3 sons, dumb choices, bad ones, wrong ones, lasting ones, seemed like I wasn't going to never get out that shit. In denial. But baby, I'm delivered, Just Tasha. Get my ass whooped, involving family members. But God, when I grew up past it, these the best stories to tell now. So
I just wanted to point that out that there are some women that actually look for those kind of relationships. It's a relationship. The lady that was laying with the dog, she was all over TikTok. The dog was hunching on her butt. That lady, I watch her all the time, and her man, they just was fussing and fighting, and she said, that's what I like. So her thing to get him upset was to say, oh, I'm gonna go ask another nigga D in front of you, so that he would hear her, and then they can do what they want to do. So it is women that they look for that. So not everybody be abused. Some women, they like that stuff. That's what they look for. It turn them on.
She not defeated. She not defeated, but let me tell you, somebody texted and said Poetic is saying she feel defeated. She's not. As long as you can acknowledge it, you're not defeated. You just vulnerable. I love you, but you're vulnerable. And this man has taken that vulnerability and he's manifesting it. And the minute we give power back to that person that is manifesting that in our life, then we become the victim to your own words. What you are now is just a victim to your own words. You're not defeated. You're a victim to your own words. What makes her vulnerable? The shit Slim know that we don't know. And the shit y'all don't know that I know. What makes her vulnerable? Past hurt relationships that you're really not over. It puts you in a vulnerable state. If I can be truthful, and that's the specialist asking me. That's your specialist. What makes her vulnerable? Her weakness, the loneliness, the not feeling. I know stuff that people don't know. The beauty, the hidden beauty that she don't think she has. Her lupus. A lot of stuff makes her vulnerable. And if I'm wrong, you can talk to me, because I'm willing to listen. What makes her vulnerable? Her saying she got great. When she said now it's out there last Saturday. When she said now everybody knows. You knew. He knew something that the world didn't know, and he kept it. So when you poured something into somebody and it's a secret for them but not for us, and they use it and they take it and put it over your head, that's vulnerability. That's vulnerability, because now you're taking my situation and you're feeding me with the temptation of disaster from it. You think. So yes, that's vulnerability. That's vulnerability. To me. You taking her low moments and making them high moments for you. That's vulnerability. That's vulnerability. Bad. Big time. You took my words, my testimony, my trust, and now you're threatening me with it. That'll put me in a vulnerable state all along. So I'm going to keep giving you money just so you cannot do and use that against me. I'm not saying this happened, but that's what the text messages show and different stuff. I'm going to keep doing all these things so you won't tell my hurt, my past experience, my past trauma. That's mentally abusing her. That's vulnerability. And that's manipulation. I said that earlier. But she's vulnerable, Kevin. They said what makes her, not him. I'm talking about her right now, brother. That puts her in a vulnerable state. Mental abuse is, yes. I'm reading the comments. I like to read them. If you can blackmail me and I'm giving you money, you call me in a vulnerable place. The loss of my mom. When I lost my mom and I was weak, I shut myself off from a lot of people because I know just from my experience of what I was going through, somebody could have definitely got to me mentally during a weak moment. I wasn't strong. I wasn't strong. And somebody can take your weak moments and make vulnerability. That's mine too. Somebody else can talk, but that's me saying what makes her vulnerable.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, niece.
Don't be mad at me now.
I'm not.
I thought that's what Glock did.
I use different things. She said what makes her vulnerable.
Okay.
I'm saying stuff that all of them did. Like, I'm not, because Glock didn't do some of the things I said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen here. Now here's the deal. Glock, he's stating that Glock was going to do that. But one thing about Slim being the one to do it, that was manipulation. I'm not saying he was vulnerable, but he manipulated even that part. Because at the end of the day, wait on Glock to do it. I think that something transpired that made him angry, and he came out and, because what I see is a tantrum. I see more of a tantrum than I do anything. I think he had a tantrum for something not being repetitive or consistent or used to. This is just my thought now that I'm looking and seeing Kaplan shit from last night. And I think when shit did not go the way he wanted it to go, then he used it for manipulation and he hurried up and ran out of here. That's what I think happened. So I think he's a manipulator. I'm not going to change that.
But yeah, they showed the threats, and she threatened her while she was in Poetic Live that day. I got a screenshot of that. She was threatening Poetic in the live. But from what was said last night in his live, someone was messaging, threatening even after that time from various numbers, from private numbers. So I really don't know, but I know she said she feel relieved. She happy he did it. She glad he did it, and she's still standing by him.
Yeah,
So
because it was
I
over
don't
her
see
back.
him. I don't see him as the.
But here's the
what other
deal.
people do.
3 people, from what we gathered, 3 people knew something. They invited a 4th one in. 3 people were involved. They invited a 4th one in with the information that 3 agreed on what it looks like. So when they felt comfortable to tell the friend, that's when it became a problem. So if I'm getting threats, when it was 3, it was no threats. Follow me? When it was 3, there was no threats. When the 4th one come allegedly, then here come the threats. So how would the world, if you're getting threatening messages, you know it's one or the other. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the threatening messages, hello, it's got to be one of these people, because who all knew? I'm just asking a question now. I'm just asking. Come on, somebody. So it really didn't have to be dispersed like this, because, hear me out, it's just me. They could have talked to the 4 of them. So you know that it was Glock, right? So to me, him saying that he was beating Glock to it.
But did you see his live?
No, baby, I went to sleep last night at 9
Okay.
something.
So
I didn't see nothing
maybe y'all
after
need to
Kappa stuff. I went to sleep. When I told y'all good night, I went to bed.
Okay. So he was live. Well, I guess they was live at the same time, but there's more messages than that, and so I'm not really. I don't know.
Remember, did he come over here last night, or was it today where he said he was going? I think it was last night. He came through here last night because they said, damn, that was fast, Slim. He dropped down from Erica's live and he came over here and said he was waiting on them to get through. And then he said he was going to go live and tell the truth. Well, I couldn't wait on it.
Oh, well, he was live at the same time. He went live at the same time as them. And nobody didn't know until he put it on the floor, but she was still threatening them, even after that message that y'all have. So I don't know, if she have said that she feel like he did what he had to do and she don't got a problem with it, then, it is what it is to me.
I don't have a problem with it, but what I'm saying is I have a voice. I don't have a problem. I have a voice. I feel like if you're telling me one thing on the back end, be truthful to tell me the truth. Like, tell the truth. That's what I'm saying. It's her choice. It is her choice. But now I will know how to move with my friend's choice. I won't be as available. That's what I'm saying. So yes, it's her choice. I hear what she said today, that she's glad and she just want to be left alone and all that. But at the end of the day, Bella, I know she embarrassed. She said she embarrassed. She said she embarrassed. She
Hey,
said
Miss Netra,
that.
can you hear
Even
me?
the whole thing about wanting to unalive
Okay,
herself,
all I want to
they
say
was on the
is, oh, I'm sorry,
phone.
go
They
ahead.
was on the phone at the same time, and he showed all of that. So it's like I don't know. I don't know what's to be honest, but
No,
the
let me say
messages from
this.
yesterday showed everything.
But look, somebody said, do you believe everything people tell you? No, I don't. But I do know that I'm talking to all the women, and what I'm getting is damn near the same thing. You hear what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, yes, I believe Poetic when she said last week, I'm done with Slim. Hell yeah, I believed her. With this type of embarrassment, I'd have been done. But now that I see that you're not done with him, I'm not feeling guilty because I believed her last week. That's enough for me as a woman to say I'm fucking done. So I'm going by my, like, the woman in me, I'd have been like, shit, ain't no bitch finna fuck with you no more, nigga. You done came out and told everything. But I get it now. But yes, I believed her last week. I didn't have no reason not to.
The dick is
The
bigger than the
embarrassment alone, I
embarrassment.
wouldn't have fucked with you no more.
The dick is bigger than the embarrassment.
But she also said that she wasn't. She said, "I'm mad as hell at him, but I'm not done with him. Like I'm not gonna just throw him away because everybody want me to."
Hello.
That's what she said. That's why.
See, hold on. Somebody said you cannot put your beliefs in other people. Y'all, what is going on with y'all? I believed what she said. I didn't put no beliefs in her. She ain't God. She ain't God, baby. There's no beliefs to put in her. I believe from the circumstances that she was finna be done with this nigga because of the embarrassment and a bunch of it. But at the end of the day, I don't know the greatness to the relationship, and that's looking like with the, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all trying to spin something I'm saying. But shit, it's been women that sat down with me and said, I'm done fucking with this nigga, and was done with him because of the situation. It's strong enough for me to be done, but if it ain't for her, I don't feel bad. That's her.
You got a husband, ain't it? That lady still want to be judged.
Yeah, but I ain't always had a husband. Trust me. I don't think I did nothing wrong, Hellcat. I
Give
don't.
us some grace.
Y'all didn't think she was done with him. I did, Nikki, because y'all wasn't on the back end. Y'all on the front end, just y'all getting this side of it. I'm getting a woman on the other end. You understand? So it's easier for me to believe her when I'm the one on the phone with her. Not on TikTok. I'm talking about the phone calls. Yes, it was easy. Yes, it was like, my girl, I know, you know what I'm saying? It's easier. So, yeah. But, hey, it's her life. But I'm just telling you. Go ahead, Tashi. I'm sorry.
Hey, Miss Netra, I was gonna agree with you. I think she wants to be done with him, but I also think it's a lot of moving parts to just being done with him. And so on the
I think it's some more shit that's in hell.
on the forefront, we got to think about the patterns and the behaviors on all sides. So let's start with Glock. So when you say I came up because you was talking about the fourth person. So the fourth person probably is not the fourth person just because the patterns and behaviors of Glock is I'm going to let all of these people know all of this stuff. So there's some more people that probably still have a lot of receipts, so to speak. And so the image that Poetic would like to continue to have is the one that she has. Has it been tainted? It depends on who you look at. You know, to me, I just look at, hey, you paid for a little something, you did a little something, and you grown and y'all was consenting adults. That's your thing. Do your thing.
Right.
It's embarrassing because of how it came out. She gonna be all right. All of the other stuff, I believe she could make a story out of all of these things, and she could maximize on the story because guess what? Everybody wants to hear a resilient story. Everybody wants to hear like all of the things that went on with her. You know, she talks about them already on Saturdays. She just hasn't told her part of the story. If you can hear everybody else's, at a point she has to be okay with telling her own. So that in that aspect, I think that Slim did what she needed to do because would she have come out and talked about these things independently on her own? If you know anything about Poetic, probably not.
Right.
And with Poetic, at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. She just got to step into who she really is. You don't have to be squeaky clean. I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. I'm not coming on here telling y'all that I'm squeaky clean. I'm not telling y'all I won't cuss you out. I'm not telling y'all that I won't do any other things because I can't say that. So now he did give her an opportunity to come out and not have the squeaky clean. Don't mean that you any less of a nurse. Don't mean that you can't give any less information that you give, but you're also human. So in being human, you got feelings. And so it's okay for you to be able to express your feelings
Right.
and do all of the things. So in that, I think she appreciates Slim's because now guess what? I don't have to have this polished, clean image that I've given to everybody. I can show, another part of me. We have so many different facets of us. And I feel that's the part that upset me the most is that so many people put her in a box of just being a nurse that comes on his app every Saturday and give information. There are so many other aspects to who she is. She's not just a nurse. She's a human. And she
Right.
got human feelings and all of the things. So give her, let's give her a little grace. Is she going to be able to stop fooling with Slim immediately? I don't think so. For a
Oh
multitude of
no,
reasons.
it's not gonna happen.
For a
She
multitude
ain't
of
going
reasons.
nowhere.
And I don't think it's because she wants to still be in relation with Slim. I don't think it's 100% that. Is it easy to say that she's just done with him? If y'all think about it, if the lady has been celibate all of this time, this is the person that she chose. Slim has been a support for her for the last few years, if you know anything about their relationship, friendship, whatever ship they got going on. That's hard to let go and just be like, I'm done with it, even in the embarrassment. Even in the embarrassment, it's thought, and also she needs to take it and just empower herself with it. That Slim, we know how Slim is. Slim gonna be Slim, and he ain't diverted from who he is. He got some good qualities, and he got some fucked up qualities. It's fucked up the way that he did her.
Can I ask a
But
question?
yes,
How is exposing and abusing someone empowering?
Oh my God, thank you.
expose and abuse. I'm saying that she could use it to
How is
empower
that
herself because it's
empowering?
out there.
I don't think he abused or
I
exposed.
don't think that there was any abuse. I think
Yeah,
when he exposed something that she did not really want to come to the forefront, but now that it is
So that's
here,
not
you
abuse.
take it and you empower yourself from it because it's her story. It's part of who she is. She can't take it away. She can't. So
So
you
because
can't
he took,
shrink down into a shell and say I'm not gonna come out and I'm not gonna do anything. She could take her story and she can relate to other people with her story. That's the
so
whole purpose of
it's
social
okay
media.
for him to tell her story and she just go along with it.
He's part of the
Although
yeah,
story.
she,
because
but
somebody else
He's
although
supposed to
part,
she
tell
wasn't,
it.
although she wasn't okay with it.
but good yellow. He also is part of the
Oh,
story.
no, no,
So
wait, wait.
is
Although
it
she wasn't
unfair
okay
that he
with it. Hold
don't
on,
tell the
wait,
story?
wait. Let's not go past that. She wasn't okay with it though, so that's not a part
But but but
aspect of
but
But it's
mental
he
part
abuse.
fucked
of
her, so he
his
can tell what he
story.
Wait,
want to tell.
I'm asking the question. Y'all moving the goalposts, so that's
No,
not an
No.
aspect of
and
mental
no,
Yeah.
abuse.
Let it. Hold
it's
on,
his
y'all.
story.
One at a time. So
It's his story as well because he fucked her. Everybody, look here. I'm younger than Poetic. I already know if I fuck a nigga, he can go tell whoever the hell he want to tell about it. I learned that as a teenager in high school. When you
But that's
fuck
still
somebody,
abusive,
they
Glam.
can tell who the hell they want to tell, and that's
But that's
on you,
abusive.
and that's your
But
reputation,
we
and that's your ass. So as an adult, you should learn stop opening your legs to anybody. And that I don't mean that in a nasty way or in a mean way. But that's his story too, because
My
he
God.
fucked her, they fucked each other.
well, here's the deal. Let me say this. I don't know, Tiffany. I'm not bashing Poetic, please. I don't know what y'all tussling down there about me for. But let me say this. There is nothing wrong with Slim. Like, I'm not putting Slim out there as a person. Like, oh my gosh, she slept with Slim. I'm not saying that. Like, Slim's actions on this internet is what makes Slim be a bad person. But I'm not finna put him out there like he just a badass. His character, no, his character's not like a lot of men I know. Mad Max, I know you're saying huh, but what I'm saying is when I say I hope I'm saying it like it need to come out. What I'm saying is this. His character, yes. Do I see? I think what people are doing is her character is getting matched up with Slim's. I think that's what's happening. So it's like people throwing Slim to the gut. I don't think Slim is a gutter ass nigga. If that makes sense to y'all. Because when I came to this internet, Slim had way more to offer than what he's doing now. He turned to alcohol. But do I think that Slim got potential to get up from where he is? Yes, I do. So I can still see potential in Slim, even though he is not operating in his potential. He ain't mature right now. But I'm not gonna
Potential
say
is
he a
nothing if
bottom.
it's untapped.
But I'm not finna. I know some bottom of the barrel ass niggas on this internet, and let me just say it like that. I don't feel as though Slim is the bottom of the barrel ass nigga. I think he got a lot of growing up to do. Do I see Poetic being with the type of man Slim is right now? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But that doesn't mean that Slim ain't got some potential to him. If I'm making sense to y'all, you know what I'm saying. I can say about him. I can say about him of the barrel ass nigga that I think on this internet, but it'll light a fucking war over here. But I've seen some of these niggas over here be bottom of the barrel ass nigga.
I'm confused on how so many people that sit up and fuck bullshit ass niggas have the audacity to sit up and judge this one woman when you done fuck somebody that you done had kids with a motherfucker that ain't worth a damn. That's what my issue is. Every time some shit happen to somebody on this internet, y'all all come together and act like, oh my God, I'm so above that person. I can't believe this person was doing this. Poetic wanted to fuck. That lady pussy is hot and she wanted to be touched and she found the motherfucker to do it. She say she been waiting 15, 20 years to crack that motherfucker open. Stop acting like y'all motherfuckers ain't up late at night touching yourself with them toys and them roses coming and shaking, wishing you had a man deep inside your goddamn sugar walls. That shit gets on my fucking nerves, all the fucking judgment on this app. Like you don't know how it fucking feel to want to have a motherfucker inside of you riding on him, sucking on your titties and shit. God damn. She fucked up and she get it. But the way motherfuckers just acting like she the only person in this world who done ever did that shit is crazy to me. Cause some of y'all been in the same motherfucking situation. The only difference is nobody knows your fucking business. So you can sit up on the app and act like what you would and wouldn't fucking do. But if somebody pull up your whole facts and go through the niggas you don't went through, it'll be like, damn, girl, you fucked him? That's who you had kids with, girl? That's who you was sucking on swallowing cum from, girl? And you'll be somewhere fucking embarrassed, deactivating your goddamn profile, not saying shit. Leave that woman the fuck alone. I'm a hoe too, Poetic, and the hoes of America, we stand with your sister. Cause we like to fucking suck. And we're gonna continue. In 2026, you took Slim back because the dick was bigger than the embarrassment. I'm not mad at you, but this time, friend, find you somebody who's not gonna run their motherfucking mouth. If you needed a nut, you should have hollered at Dion Good Yellow, because he would have needed for a couple Sprites and a couple bills getting paid. And what none of this shit be over the internet right goddamn now. Shit.
No, people just need to learn how to be unapologetically themselves. That's it. That's all. We are who we are. We are what we are. Accept it or don't, and who gives a fuck? Period.
And I think that once she gets past the embarrassment, she'll be able to really live in who she is. And I'm not saying that it's about being, sleeping around, but she'll be able to live freely without all of the things that play in the back of her head when she think about all of the what we quote unquote say is ugly things. She'll be able to live in whatever it is and own it and just be okay with it and not be, completely embarrassed by it. That's what I mean by empowering. So in case anybody missed it, empowering yourself in a bad situation is what we're all supposed to do. We're supposed to take whatever the situation is and find whatever we can use it. It could be teachable moments. It could be whatever it is. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to shrink down and wallow in whatever forever. She can have her moments, but it's like you got to get back up, and be okay. And what she's going to find is you're going to find more people that are like you than that are not like you. You got less people. You got less people that got this goody shine on them than you do people who got really some stuff that we really don't want people to know about it.
I think down to the real, because on this blue app and these TikTok apps, people is fake. It's not real life. It's not true life. People live their life as they see fit, and let's just keep it 100.
This is what I think. No disrespect. I think that she's more embarrassed about the character judgment, what people are thinking of her now.
Absolutely.
The fuck is over. Because that's what he said earlier. I'm only repeating what he said, and that pissed me off that he said F, so I don't want to use that. But the F is over. The F is over. I think what's happening now is her image. It's her image. Like, I think she's more embarrassed in the image than it was the nigga, because at the end of the day, she probably still like the nigga the same type of way. So what she got to get through is what a lot of us got to get through is when we get embarrassed on the internet. It was exposed to her. I think she's embarrassed with the exposure. I don't think she give a fuck about who people think it is. No disrespect. I think that she likes Slim as a best friend. We've heard her say Slim is her best friend. So his exposure is what's embarrassing too, because now she's returning to a place of comfort, but she don't know how the people gonna feel once she really get back over there, like she probably gonna do. I wouldn't sleep with him no more. Okay, I don't know. It's just a lot that I could say.
What
I
about
would do, but
trust?
hell no, I
Trust.
wouldn't. The trust at the door.
The trust is gone. So how
The
can you
trust
be
is
comfortable around
gone.
somebody who came to the internet and told your intimacy
But
Yeah,
to a
that's
that's
bunch of
gone.
but that's because that's how
You
y'all
hear me,
feel.
Ash? At the door.
That's not necessarily how she feel, and that's not what she's saying. That's the way she feel.
Mhm.
No, she
So
was
that's
saying,
that's
would you?
how.
She asked me, would I trust
Oh
again?
well, yeah, no, I'm saying that's not how she feels, because we don't know the ins and outs. We don't know what else was going on. We don't know what other messages was coming through and what was being said and stuff that was being dropped in lives and different things like that. So we don't know that.
I agree,
All I
Glam.
know
And
is
we
she
don't
said that
know. We
he freed
honestly don't
her.
know the full story. We don't
Right.
know. We don't
He
know the
said he
full
freed her.
story.
That's all we know. Is she repeated that everything he said was true, and he freed her, and she has continued to say, "I'm glad he did it, cause now I got my voice. Now I can talk the shit I want to talk. Now I can do what I want to do." So was it
That ain't how she
embarrassing
said
for
it,
her?
Glam. She
I
said he
don't.
No,
gave
I
her a
don't think
voice,
she
but
said
it
it like
wasn't
that.
No,
true.
she said that today
Right.
on Bella's live. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not
I
lying.
missed Bella's live.
Oh,
My
okay. Well,
bad, my
y'all don't
bad,
come
my
for me.
bad, my
Don't come for
bad.
me. Yes, ma'am. She said she was very happy that he did
She
it.
feel liberated.
Yes, she said he
Okay.
freed
I'm
her.
sorry, I didn't
Y'all
know
gotta keep
that.
up. Stay up in the lives now. Stay up in the lives. Come here.
Well, I
That's
be
what she
sleep. I
said.
be sleep.
Oh no, ma'am. That's why
I was
you.
on a drill
She was
live
on
last
his.
night.
She was on his
Was just
live
further
last
proof
night.
that he had some type of control over her
She
this
was
whole
on
time.
his. No, that don't prove that. Good
That
yellow.
ain't what
She
that
a woman
proves.
that can think for herself. She glad that it came out. She wanted it to come
Right, but it
out. She
didn't come out.
glad.
It didn't come out under her pretense. It came out because Slim felt like she was going to be exposed. He felt like
He
that.
felt like they
We
were going to be exposed,
and
and it
let
was
me say
being
this.
held over their head because it wasn't
Sometimes,
just her; it was him
sometimes
too.
the ugliest way of things coming out is sometimes the most liberating for some people. And what we looking at, because we judging it from a different island, and we shouldn't even have no judgment on it because it ain't our story to tell it to tell to come
Mm-hmm.
out. It's embarrassing. It's all of the things. But if this lady says that it liberated her, who am I to say because it's an ugly way in my eyes, or it's not the way that I would have
Right.
wanted it to happen to me, or any of those things? If she feels like two things can be true at the same time, it can be
Right.
embarrassing as hell, and it can also liberate her. This is what she's telling us. So who am I to go and tell her, well, Poetic, you wrong for feeling like that, and Slim did this, and blah, blah, blah. Whatever Slim did to her, I'm sure she can process whatever the emotions she's been processing since it hit the internet,
Right.
Right.
and she's dealing with it. However, but at the end, what her final statement is, I'm glad it was done.
Yeah,
Even with
that's
the
because
embarrassment,
somebody been
even
Right.
putting
with
her.
And
I
all,
see, you
think.
know, I just feel like all of our journeys are our journeys. And we have all been through
Y'all gotta
hard
stop
times,
cutting me
ups and
off.
downs. But
right.
if we haven't done the same things that we have done in our past, we wouldn't be where we are right now. So we have to follow our individual paths, no matter what they look like to somebody else. They are our paths, and they are our truth, and they are our win or lose. But at the end of the day, you know, we always end up on top. Well, for me and most people that I know, we've been through hard times, but we've always ended up on top. But if we look back and say, hey, if I would have changed this, I wouldn't be here today. So we got to accept our journeys and trust that they are what they are and lead us to where we are on purpose.
Auntie Netra wanted to say something. Yeah.
Well, what I was gonna say is this. I just feel like now hearing everything that y'all said, she said, because I don't know. Like, I only know what the last conversation I had with her was. So now that I hear this, it's like, shoot, she doing what she really want to do. Do I think she's embarrassed because he brought it out? Yes. But I do think now, because I didn't see all the text messages, I feel like they were threatened. And he might have felt forced. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should have been the one to do it because it caught her off guard. See, that's why I called a lot of bullshit. I got to take that back too. Because if what made him not close enough, that don't make it okay. What makes it not close enough for you to come tell her that you're gonna? Why couldn't they have sat down together and he said, "Hey, Glock finna expose us. How you want to do this?"
He
But
told
he
her he was
came
gonna
out.
do it.
Hold on, Glam. He came out with a rant as if she's withholding now what I feel like is finances from you. I just feel like it's more to it now. Like it's deeper. It's deeper than everything that I know. So I'm wondering now if and y'all said she said he did tell her. I
Yeah,
missed
he
that
did
part.
tell her. She said he told
So
her before, and she said,
so
"Don't do it."
they had a conversation about it. I think he
That's
had a
what she.
tantrum.
That's what she
Yes,
said.
I think yeah. So who's really
She didn't
blackmailing?
agree.
So
She
did
didn't
you turn
agree.
out to be a black?
But
She didn't agree.
she said don't do it.
Okay, so hear me out now. Again, another form of manipulation, BC. What I'm saying. So you were watching Glock finna expose her.
I don't even
She
think
didn't
that was
want you
that,
to
Miss
do it.
Nitra.
She didn't want you to do it. But Slim didn't come out as BC, a friend that was saving her from exposure, Lacey. He came out looking like a nigga that was on a tantrum. Before we even knew Glock was really involved, he looked like he was having a tantrum. He wanted to expose her first. So to me, his tantrum came with benefits. Something got cut off. That's what I'm believing.
Well, how the timeline went, Miss Nitra, it looked like Poetic did
A
like a
money
thank you.
tantrum.
No, it looked like Poetic did like a thank you to everybody that helped her with her platform and so on and so forth. And she omitted saying Glock's name. Slim is claiming that that was the trigger for him. I guess that's sad because it wasn't the same day. That sat around, and then Erica and Kappa get into it, which further opens this another dialogue going on, which leads to Erica. Y'all know what Erica do. She play clips and so on and so forth to prove what Kappa said was whatever, which was the Kappa in the Glock situation. And that's what they say that Slim is saying that that was the trigger. Hearing that replay over again about that whole scenario with Glock being a liar, Kappa saying Erica's not a liar, something about a liar. So that's kind of how it seems like the timeline went. And he was upset because he felt like a little bit of manipulation. He felt like she should have been able to say Glock's name because it was really no reason for her not to be able to acknowledge Glock. So then that's when the whole thing came about with them talking about the holding the situations over their heads if her name was mentioned.
My God.
Right. Okay. Well, Lord.
So a part of it is manipulation. A part of it is you caring about your friend, and so and yeah, y'all know how it all
Yeah.
unfolded.
Yeah. Miss Mickey at the top. I keep seeing you come up, or Mr. Mickey. Are you wanting to speak and say something? Because if not, I'm gonna rotate. You might not know you up here. I didn't
Miss
think.
Nitra, if you need to drop me, you can go ahead.
Let me drop it back.
Oliver, go potty.
Okay, Miss Nitra, if you need to drop me, go ahead, because I'm about to
Okay.
do cooking anyway.
I'll drop y'all. Hold
No,
on.
y'all are good. Y'all are good.
Hey everybody. I just have
Oh
two things to
God.
say. First thing, listening to what Miss Nitra said, Poetic, this is for you.
What's gonna happen?
She finna say.
This is to you. Anybody on this
Okay.
app who truly cares about you knows your character and knows that this does not change your character. So if that's why you not coming back to Saturday, bring your AZZ back tomorrow, today. I don't care. Because anybody on this app that matters knows your character and knows that whatever happened does not change your character. I'm one of them. I have not seen you any differently. And the people
Right.
that
And I think
matter,
that's what she worried about.
the people that matter do not see you any differently. 2, Icon has empowered me. I slept with a Pookie before my celibacy. Yes, I did.
Baby.
I'm just here to admit it.
I told somebody the other day on the phone, I had the nerve to put mine on the mirror one day. This was before I got married. No disrespect. I had the nerve to write down one day. I was not married and Curtis didn't live with me, right? So hell kid, I wanted to get my number. So I wrote down one day house clean and write down my number, the count, who it was, and when, you know what I'm saying? And Curtis popped up on me. Bitch forgot the note was on the mirror in the bedroom, hell kid. Woo, when that nigga pulled that list down and came in the room, he was staggering. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Like that nigga said, you slept with. I was like this.
Now, Miss Netra, you know we ain't supposed to be writing that type of stuff down.
Girl, I was sitting there one day just cleaning. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm being very transparent. I was in my 20s. A bitch was like, shit, I'm over here writing them down. You know what I'm saying?
Don't write down the names.
I wasn't married. I'm still a girlfriend. That nigga, shit. Me and
Don't
Curtis, man,
remember them. They gone.
we
They
got
in
a
the
backstory,
past.
but I can't tell. So I'm writing shit down, right? And I'm cleaning robe on. I done take that bitch to the mirror. Supposed to throw it in the trash. Woo, when he popped up, I ain't thinking shit about the list in the room. That nigga walked out of there like, I'm talking about staggering, like he was drinking. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga, what's wrong? That nigga was like, you man, you did, you still, man, you slept with this nigga, you was there. I was like, oh man, he was behind.
You hurt Curtis' feelings with that
I
one,
was like,
ain't
shit, he was behind me. Like he was taking me to, that's where you was getting some of my,
Now, Miss Netra, you was trying to have your head in between the washer and the
Period.
dryer.
And
but
some
I'm
more.
just saying, we all got a Pookie.
Okay.
Yeah, we all got a pookie,
We
child.
all
we? We
got a
hear you and we
Pookie.
see
All
you,
got a
Netra and
Pookie.
T-Mac. We hear
We
you and we
all
see
got a
you.
Pookie. We all got a Pookie, man. At least I had a Pookie. Like a bitch don't
Oliver,
went
don't
home
be
with
no
a
Pookie, Oliver. Don't be no Pookie, okay?
We
a
all
bitch
ain't
don't
pay
went
no.
home in a shower sitting there bathing like somebody said, no, we all don't. Congratulations. I had a Pookie. I done been in the shower before and been like, what the fuck was you thinking? Like, what were you thinking? Like, bitch, out fast at night. It's a house party. Like, at the end of the day, thank God I'm not positive. You get it? I know my stats. I'm in
Hello.
love now. I'm with my husband, and that's a part of my fucking past.
Hello.
And can't nothing nobody say or do to me is gonna make me relive that experience. I'm over it. I lived it. So
It's
what I
real
want to
now.
say to Poetic, you've lived your experience. Now you got to figure out what you're gonna do with the rest of the experience with it. If you're okay with it, might be another possibility that he have another tantrum and throw it out here on the internet. Then you're gonna be able to adapt to it a different type of way because you done lived it. So the only thing she got to do now is pick up her pieces and keep walking.
Now,
For
Miss
real.
Netra, I don't
Miss
think
Netra, you said
I
an
don't think
operative
that
word.
I
You
don't think
said
he's
an
gonna
operative.
open that floodgate no
I'm
more.
sorry, Tasha.
I don't think he's gonna open that floodgate. It was a
Who?
little
Go
embarrassing
ahead.
last night. It was a little embarrassing. I think he might want to shut that gate, let her stay shut, and just everybody move on accordingly.
Somebody said Pookie ain't telling on they dingaling. She got a slim. You're damn right. You know what? You damn right. I gotta take that back. I didn't have no Pookie. Cause it ain't a story out here on the internet that Pookie could have told. Netra just told. So I got secrets. Like it ain't woo, thank you. I got secrets. Like for real, where I come from, niggas ain't out here telling on they dangalang, man. Especially if they want that thing again.
You said an operative word right there. Before
You want that
when
thing
you answer
again and you
somebody
done
saying that
told?
we may not all have had a Pookie, but
Curtis.
we all have had a past. All of us have a past.
My lord.
Ready? Yeah, we all got a
I got
pass.
amnesia.
You better stop biting me. I just want her to be able to pick up. Like, I was a little disappointed today to hear all this stuff, but I'm really not disappointed to the fact that she human. You know what I'm saying? It caught me off guard, hell, kid. That's it. But at the end of the day, shit, tell me the truth. If I'm on the phone with you, you got me right where you want me. Tell me the truth. I'm gonna love you the same way. It's your life. It's your life. But don't put me on the strength of we cussing this nigga out and it's fuck him. Cause now I know how to come, which I'm gonna tell you the truth anyway. You gonna be saying, but I love, and I'll be like, girl, fuck you. Like, come on. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna respect the space that you have for him in your life because it's not mine. But if you tell me one thing and then I find out something later, I'm gonna be like, damn, just tell me the truth. Like, shit, I ain't mad at you. Well, I told her I was, but I'm not mad.
And then I hope that she finds a circle of women that really care for her. I think that that's what she needs right now. I think every woman needs a circle of women that can help them, because you're gonna find different folks at different